Are You Been Stopped?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Honest Tea Podcast, where we are spilling our honesty and keeping it 100% real. Today's topic, we are going to be talking about favorite children. Are you the fave? Do you have a favorite child? Or what is the conflict that, stems from favorite children in the household? But before we get into it, we're going to let everybody introduce themselves. So we have,
I'm Archie.
all right, Archie.
One, two, six, four.
All right. Throw it on. Or throw it down.
Definitely don't throw
Of
it
course, we got Samika here, self-appointed family manager.
Hi, I'm Bria.
Hey y'all, this Ray Ray.
Ray Ray in the house. Okay, so guys, gals. I switched that up though. Guys, gals. So, who all on the panel who has children? Okay. And of course myself. Okay. Siblings?
I got 8 siblings.
Okay. Okay. Ray Ray, we know you have siblings, right?
So it's 3 or 4 altogether. 3 siblings.
Okay.
4.
Okay. All right. So, what do we feel like?
Let's start with you, Archie.
Yeah. First off, how many children do you have, Archie?
First of all, I only have one.
Okay.
Only got one. I want to like touch up on the topic of like of how the single child can affect things like that. So like my child is she was born in COVID. So she was born in COVID. So one thing she really knows is me and her mom.
Yeah, they say she don't mess around.
They don't know anything, but I
Beautiful,
want to
by the
basics
way.
more like about myself or about me, and so men can can realize what they could be getting into. So I told people my baby Zay is like my queen.
Right.
She's more than my queen. She's the only thing that made me smile. She's the only
Okay.
thing. Stop thinking of things like that. But I told people that could also be a problem because once I had my daughter, I stopped caring about the relationship. My thing was being a dad. So like me being a black guy, being in the inner city, people tend to think that we're not good fathers.
Yeah.
And I never had my dad died when I was 3, so I don't really know my dad. So
Okay.
my whole thing was to like really base
Be there.
my kid,
Yeah.
make sure she know me. You know what I mean? But I lost track of her mother.
Which is another episode in and of itself that we can talk about
Man,
as well.
man,
Like, for sure. Gonna get to that.
But I lost track of her mother. So like, I just want to let the fellas know out there like, this is dope. Like 2022, like the men in 22, they take care of their kids. So this is dope.
Absolutely.
This is
Yes,
by
indeed.
far the most dopest thing. But don't
And not just take care of, like, actually in their lives.
in their
Because
lives.
there's the difference between taking care of and
Financially.
financially and
Which
being there.
is both, but like it goes both ways. Financially. Sometimes you can't be around your kid. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do your kid know you?
Yes.
Do your kid know
To
you?
make sure you know that your daughter know that you her favorite.
Yeah, know her your favorite stuff like that. But you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
But
That's
now
real.
getting into you, as far as you and your siblings are concerned, do you feel like you're a favorite? Is there a favorite child?
I would say I'm the favorite, and just because I got a lot of sisters, I got a lot of girls in my family. It's nothing but girls in my family. It's no dudes at all whatsoever. So it's nothing but girls. But I'm the only boy. I'm not the youngest. my mama literally told me that she was going to have a boy regardless. She was going to go until she came. And if you know my mom, she's not that person. So you know my mom is a strict person. She don't really take no from nobody.
Right.
But like those type of things. So when she told me that, my sister Bernadette is my sister that's the youngest but oldest over me. You know what I mean? Like the closest to me. And Bernie is a twin. She had a twin that passed away during birth. So my mama literally said that she was going to be done right there. Boy would have been done right there, but she was going to keep on.
Right.
She had a boy.
Okay.
So I would like to consider myself as a favorite child. Being a favorite child sucks.
Cause the other siblings be hating.
Not no hating this because of like what you expected to do.
A lot of pressure.
Not even pressure. I don't consider pressure being real. I consider it being things that is expected upon you.
What you supposed?
You know, whatever you supposed to do. Like, all right, listen. My first child had a 3.2. I'm expecting you to have a 4.0.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, my first child may have skipped school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting you to skip school because you have so many siblings to learn from.
Right.
We expecting you to be
Better.
Okay.
and more well off. You know
So
what I mean?
for you, it's about that pressure.
Oh, that pressure sucks.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks like hell. That sucks like hell. And you can literally be to the point where it's like you're not even like human no more. You like the person that's supposed to take care
Let
of.
me make sure I do what make my mama happy.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks so
Make us
crazy.
laugh.
We gonna get to you.
Oh, that sucks so bad.
So now, how many siblings? You said like 7 or 8, right?
8.
Okay.
Brothers and 6 sisters.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Cool.
Are you the youngest?
Okay, where do you fall in there?
I'm the second oldest.
Oh, okay. So, is there a favorite?
I would hate to say I'm the favorite, but most people think I am.
And why though?
Cause like me and my OG, we got like a different type of bond. Like we didn't been through some shit together. And a lot of people don't know about it. So a lot of people say I'm the favorite because we the most, like we get a lot of like.
Y'all locked in.
Yeah, no, we get in bed. That's my dog. So I wouldn't say I'm the favorite. You all gonna be great, but it's like from the outside looking in, people think that.
From the outside, like yeah, and see that outside
Your
looking in
younger
is true.
siblings come to you all the time.
Or are they more so like, forget him because you know he mama's favorite. Yeah, like mama gonna have his side regardless. So yeah.
No, it don't be like that. They be doing them for real though. They don't come to me for shit, but if they need me, they know I got them.
Okay. So it's never you being the favorite child has never caused any conflict. Like you know what? No, because mama always. You know, you always the favorite. You can't do no wrong, so forget that. You know, some type of rah-rah that came behind it.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a good thing. That's most definitely a good
Can't say
thing.
that about Ray Ray.
Okay, Bria, do you feel like, well, you only have one child at this point, but you have, you know, siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. Yeah, well.
Who's your favorite? Mama.
Do you feel like I have, of course, this is my child.
Okay.
So, do you feel like I have a
And I really
favorite?
just hate the word favorite
Yeah.
because it's just like I feel like you can't have a favorite child. Like I have my ear, which is my only son, and I feel like if I have another baby, like I ain't gonna be like he my favorite, but I do feel like the kid that is beside you the most
The longest.
and that don't give you no problems when they're growing up.
I got a question for you. Ooh,
And
wait.
just like they the easy kid. It's not
Okay.
the favorite kid, it's the easy kid that you ain't gotta be, you don't gotta whoop. I swear to God, I only got one whooping when I was a child and it was a freaking pop on the head.
I got a question for you.
And it was just like, but no, and I just feel like I am not the favorite to my mama, but I feel like everybody love me. Like I am everybody's favorite. I feel
That's
like
true.
all my cousins be like, Bria, you are the calmest cousin. Love Bria. I don't come with no drama. I ain't trying to get nobody no problems. I want to make everybody life easy. So I feel like the kids that make your life easy, they gonna say that you're the favorite child, but you're really not. And I feel like to answer like the conflict question, it's just like I get it from my kids. Not my kids, my siblings all the time. They be like, "Oh yeah, you mama favorite, and you this person favorite." I get it with me and Brianna because we twins, so we share the same best friend, Sierra. And Sierra called me like, Brianna said, I care about you the most. And I be taking your side all the time. But it's not really like that. I do who right and who wrong.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like, I feel like it shouldn't be no favorite. It's just be like, who the more easygoing person that you just, I love you, fool, Brianna. You ain't too bad. And I love my
Right, we gonna get to you, Archie, because you say you got a question, but we gonna let Ray, you know, answer the question first.
I don't have any children, but I feel like I'm the favorite, like from my grandma, because I think it's mainly because I'm the youngest. I'm the most patient, and then also I don't have like a lot going on. So I don't have a husband, I don't have kids, so I'm always available. So I think I'm just reliable, dependable. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the most favorite or just, I don't know.
Like you said, like
I think
the most that will
I
really
think
come
that-
through for you when you like really need help. Like, Mom, I got this business going on. I swear, I'm the only kid that she called. Like, why?
And I heard
you not calling them other kids.
because sometimes you got your one person that can handle things or something like that. But like Ray, for her instance, right? Ray is in a family where that all of us is doing a certain something, right?
Right.
And Ray is outside of that circle, right? And what they do to get money, right? Which is Auntie Maylard runs a daycare and things like that. You have to be a people person, right?
Right.
Ray, it ain't a person I done met her.
I've never met a
don't
stranger.
love her. That
She
just
is
don't love
beyond
her.
a people
That's
person.
just her. Like, I didn't see people be like, all right, bro, I'm about to get, listen, bro, I got 20 left. She can get 20.
Right, yeah.
She can get 20.
Right.
Stuff like that. Like,
Right.
I've never seen a person that not like Ray. So
Right.
I can get, it's very hard for Ray because I'm trying
And
to
it's
tell
like,
you.
if you don't
Like,
like
mine, she's on the opposite
It's
side
not
of my
a
family, so I also like know like the ins and outs. Like, we
It's
all
not a
need
pressure.
Ray. I call Ray like,
Right,
damn,
yeah.
Ray, can I get a ride to like, I might be on if I need something,
Yeah.
somebody
I just
gonna do it
called
right
Ray
now.
today, like this morning, because we have the cousin here, and then we have the other cousin that's MIA today. No call, no show. Okay. What's his name?
For location.
Bobby Brown. You might be
Hey, y'all
right.
chill my cousin.
I
You
love
in
you,
the group chat.
but you might
Y'all
be
chill
right.
my cousin.
Look, but no. The thing is, I called Ray today because I knew Ray was going to be whoa. I knew Ray was dependable, and I called her and I said, my only young dependable cousin, because you know I know that Ray is going to come through. She gonna be responsible.
And
She
that's
is
really
going to be
hard
there.
though. I
That's
told
a
you,
lot
like,
of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. Like Ray
That's
was
a lot of
like
pressure.
mind you, like when we was growing up as kids,
It is.
she was
It's not.
she was the one cousin that was cool with all the rest of my friends. So like say for instance, like say like all of us was meeting at Buffalo Wild Wings when I couldn't get there. Hey Ray, can you come get me and I can go with you?
Yeah.
Or Ray, I don't got no money. Can you help me out? What's
Just
such
like
such?
easy going.
It's not really easy. I told people it's not really easy being a person
It's
that
not
everybody
easy,
is
but
calling.
it's not hard. It's not easy, but it's not hard.
Because right now Ray is in the biggest position she probably ever been in when it comes to life and friends and family. Because right now you got I went to Oak Park High School and Ray was basically like in the middle between a boy family and a female family that came together. We don't do no none of that the sexual shit. We just real life family. Listen, no, this is not funny. Like this is real shit. Cause some people do that.
I feel it.
Like this, we are real life family, and Ray is in the middle. Like it comes to the point where like if a female and a dude is arguing, we gotta come to Ray and
Right,
see
yeah.
what the fuck is going on because Ray is gonna give us the truth, not a lie, not like a little
She gonna
brush
tell us
off.
what we
She
need
gonna
to
tell
do.
us what we need to do
Most
to
definitely.
handle
I love
this.
that. I
To
love that
handle
about
this,
Ray.
and I told people that's not always
It's not.
I'm
I'm glad you recognize that.
because it's really hard. It's really hard to be right there in the middle because you got your homegirls. You got your homegirls just like dudes got their homeboys.
Yeah.
Your dad.
And she got to turn against her homegirls sometimes.
You can understand why a person is, and I'll tell people this in a minute, as a parent with more than one
Well,
child.
hold on. on, because do
I
you
don't-
know the
Right.
kids?
I was just about to say this. So as a parent with multiple, children, I have 3 children.
I got a favorite kid.
I do not have a favorite child. However, Bria is the easiest to get along with. We know that Brian is Brian.
We know that.
We know that Damon is
Tuck.
Damon. And so for them, it comes with extra stuff,
Yeah.
at the end of the day. And Bria is just like, she's
Bria her
chill,
flowers.
She's
Go ahead.
easy going. She's the child that I can call on. She's the child that is going to be here, when I need her.
MVP to give me half of their profit.
Oh, wait a minute. Back it up. Back it all up like a U-Haul truck right now. Like, I need 10,000. The whole thing is, Bria in the family, just like Ray Ray, is pretty much everybody's favorite. Like, even Brianna, she'll tell me stories, and Mooka will tell me stories about, like, when y'all was younger and out here getting into fights and, different stuff like that. And Brianna was telling me one time that they had, like, this fight, and she said that it was like a whole bunch of melee, going on. And she said that her and Mooka both looked up, and Bria was, like, fighting 3 girls at one time.
Oh, they
And wait a minute, and then so Bria held your arm. Right, she held her arm. But wait a minute. They start retired. But the thing was, Bria was like, don't nobody mess with Bria. Like, Bria don't bother anybody. She's talking about me and Mooka looked at each other. She said, and we was like, kill. I said, not the kill. What else she talking about?
For some reason, like, my head, like, I'm fighting these 2-3 girls, like, I'm on my back on the ground or whatever. I don't know how my head, like, turned outside to look. Where the fuck is y'all? I'm like, I turned my head and I'm like, they like.
Yeah, no, she said it was the Friday over there.
And they came full throttle. It was like insane. Like, they came and they handled their business and they said, not our Bree.
Yes, because Bria is like, but so like I said, I love all of my children the same, and I have been there for each one of them in different capacities. It will be, but they all need and require different things. And Bria will even say to me, because Brianna was the one who had, a child early, and so she needed help, with her child, and Bria will always be like, if I called, Brianna called you and Granddad, and y'all are there for her, and y'all do, but if I called in, it's some stuff, but it's like, it's more so, she has children. So it's about the
It's
baby.
like, so,
You know,
I
that
gotta
sort
work
of
for
thing,
it, but
so.
y'all just gonna give it to her.
It's
Like,
a little more
I
of a
just be
need.
like, y'all just be like,
It's more of a need,
you
right,
just
right.
need this. You can get it, but you just need it right now. And she need it right now because she got what she got.
That's like my thing. Like, my mama always told, like when you in a black family, first of all, things don't come around. They come straight through. So like, they don't, no black family comes around shit. They come straight through. So it's to the point where it's always straight. And they gonna give you the full rundown straight. You know what I mean? Like, straight. Like, we ain't gonna have to be around the bush or none of that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's in general that you can get along with a certain child. You know what I mean?
So
because of the situation.
Yeah.
Like my mom, right? My mom is the oldest daughter of my grandma, right? She's the big mom of the family right now. It's because my grandma passed away.
Right.
But in general, you gotta have somebody there to understand the whole situation.
Like somebody you can vent to
To
for
vent to and have a opinion that you can trust. You know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? Things like that. So like, my mama loves my sister Erica as her oldest daughter. And first of all, my sister Erica is brilliant. So it's brilliant in general. So in general, anytime she needs something or
Yeah.
has a question or has something that's doing something that's new, she won't ask me. She won't ask none of my sisters. She will ask the top head, which is Erica, which is also the next line to being the big mama of the family.
Right,
You know what I mean? So like,
She the family manager of the McClintons.
Yeah.
yeah.
And like I
Definitely.
said, it's most definitely different scenarios, because a person might feel like you have a favorite child, but it's like, that's the weaker child. and you recognize that and you realize that.
Gotta build
So
them up.
that, yeah, you have to build them up and you have to cater to them a little bit more as to where you might know that the other person, they good. They can handle themselves. Like, you know, I don't have to worry about them, so I don't have to give them as much attention as I give like another child.
I am so
That can-
emotional,
that
and I
can-
just be
But
like,
it's fair though too.
Is
You
that
can
fair?
always be
Yeah,
like,
I always.
It's not, I mean, not necessarily being right or wrong. It's
Yeah.
just what happens. You know, it is. It's one of
So
those.
do you
It
think
is
you
what
the
it is.
favorite child between you and Big Bro?
No,
she was just telling me she
But
was.
I think that you are though.
I feel like I'm like in a
You're
close.
like so dependable.
I'm close second, but that goes
But
down
everybody,
to.
you used to say because everybody left us Kitty like a man.
But no, I was gonna say, but that just goes
It
down
came down to
to.
business or a
That's a
serious
visual.
situation.
Right, like
So
I
that's
come
the
with
only
less.
person would know. Only person would know
I don't
is
mean nothing.
only person would know is you.
That don't mean you're not the favorite necessarily though.
What's
Why you
what?
feel
What's
like
that?
that?
Right, but no, what I'm saying is that with my brother, like I feel like he's the favorite because he's the boy, you know,
Right.
and it's the women or what have you. But I mean, I know that I'm the person that they'll come to and talk to, and you know, can be dependable on that. Not saying that he's not. I just feel like he's required more
Yeah.
in his life than I have required. So it appears that I'll say that it appears that he is like, you know, the favorite.
And I just feel like every parent out there should never say that they got a favorite child because that might make another child. Because if you got 4 kids and then you say that somebody else is your favorite, you cannot just be saying that because that's gonna make the other kid feel like, well, damn, like
I don't know.
And you do
know,
have that
It's never going to be.
no holding back.
It's
I was
never,
gonna say,
it's like,
and-
also,
and-
it's never,
and-
it's never going to be a point where you get to a point where you tell a child that you're a favorite. It's just going to happen. Like,
It's not.
all right,
But
I got Big
I
Mama
know
right
some
here.
big mamas know that to be
You
like,
got Big
yeah,
Mama
I
right
ain't
here.
never liked such and such.
You
Like,
got-
you know, and they know
you got
it.
Big Mama right here. Big Mama said that. Big Mama said that by 10 that she need the house clean, she need this cooked, and blah 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 blah. Right? It's gonna be one child that do that,
True.
and then when you put it
and she's going to get love for that. And then y'all gonna tell them that.
That don't want me though. Right?
They gonna tell them that that's the favorite child. But I told people like, listen, I was the favorite child because I was so much different than my other
And
siblings.
it ain't even a favorite child; it's the child that listens.
And that you can depend on.
Depend
My
on.
husband will, you know, say that he was like, I was the person that my mom, my grandparents, and everybody could depend on. So, you know, his siblings would possibly be like, oh, well, he was the favorite. And it's like, no, I'm the dependable child. I'm the child that, you know, when it's
When you
snow
in the shower, I
outside,
gotta do it,
I can come over, I'll come over here and shovel the snow without being
And I feel like
asked.
I be
Or,
the
you know that.
mediator with me and Brianna being twins, and you got twins. Like I be feeling like sometimes I gotta be the mediator
That's
between
weird.
y'all two. You know, and it's just like I be trying to get them to be, because I can only make her be with her, and then I can make her be peaceful with her.
But the thing about it is now with Brianna, with the twin, is that Brianna will actually, although it appears that Brianna
She's
and
so
I
sweet.
are closer,
She is sweet.
She's a sweetheart.
Brianna will give more information to me than Bria. Bria's like a secret squirrel. Bria will not. Bria will not give me just info. Like if she's
Is Bria the
upset
oldest?
about
Is she the
something, yep, she's the oldest.
She know
Like, and so
Right.
she 36 minutes old.
She know better.
It's all it needs to know basis. I always feel
When it comes down to same sex,
something.
it's always needs to know
Bria
basis.
do
Like,
not give
you don't need
me
to know that.
just voluntary information.
I don't even.
Now, as
I
long
can't
as
just
me
be
and
like,
Brianna are separate, we're good. Like we can't be up close and personal with each other because people say that our personalities and attitudes are too much alike, and that's the reason why we clash. But when me and Brianna are like, she in her house, I'm in my house, with
We're
Brianna.
literally the best of friends.
Brianna will call me and we like the best of friends.
I got
She
a
tell me all her personal information stuff that I don't even want to know, but she will still give me that information or whatever. Bria don't do that.
I got a question though, because I honestly believe that no matter the sex, if you in the same household and you're grown, it's not going to clash. You're going to clash. You're going to clash.
But not me and Bria. We don't, because Bria is chill.
Oh Lord.
But now, did you have something to say? I know he said he had something to say. What Did you have something to add to it?
Sorry.
Don't
You
be
forgot.
quiet, speak
Okay,
your
yeah.
mind.
Right,
I
but
feel like
he said
Saints
that
is
everything
clash.
is good with him. He said he the favorite, and the kids don't
You
mind
don't think
it,
your brothers
whatever.
and sisters feel any type of
Any
way?
type of way.
They gonna do that. They gonna do that. Like my sister.
Wait.
Oh,
That's what you
go.
say.
Trying to tell them.
Yeah, I don't really want to speak on that.
We on honest
You
tea.
know, honesty.
Nah,
You can say how you
So like
feel.
this,
You know, it's all
so like this,
Yes.
so like this bond, so
Yes, you
like
gotta
this bond
keep
to
it
be
all
honest.
in.
So this bond to be honest, my sister Bernadette is the only light skinned child of my mama, right?
And Bernie gonna say what she got to
Bern,
say.
oh, she wild. She wild. So listen.
Uh-huh.
So listen, my sister Bernadette is different from me and Erica. Me and Erica is really people person. My sister Bernadette is a dominant person. She get that from my grandma Queen, right? So
Rest in peace.
Well, wait, not to cut you off, Archie, but I just feel like, why you
Yeah.
I didn't got into it with my brother, but he older than me though. So
Exactly.
So, like,
So
what
it
was-
is
what-
like
what
that.
part-
So it is
Talk
some
to it.
conflict. Yeah,
Talk
talk
to
to
it.
it.
You gotta lay it out.
When you
You've been
sit on the
holding it
honest tea
in.
couch, you gotta be.
You can't
Yeah.
sit here
I
and
see you've
cry.
been holding it in.
He
We
got
gotta be
some stuff to
open.
say. He don't want
I'm
to
talking
say
about,
it.
I see you.
And then guess what? What we talking about could be healing or something else. If somebody is going through everything it is that we talking about and going through on this couch.
So why did you and your brother get into it?
No, like it's just been sometimes it be the energy. Like it never be like something like specifically said like hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I was saying like what you were saying, like I didn't need as much like tending as him because
Mhm.
he went through something.
Getting in trouble and doing stuff or whatever, yeah.
I was always in my own lane, but I ain't never. But people feel like I'm the one that's needing certain special treatment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or really, you just being
I
that
just be doing me.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
Now, do you feel like that has hindered? Well, let me first ask you this: are you all close?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's never really hindered you all from being close,
No.
or okay, well that's a good thing. That's a good thing because I have seen families where it tears people apart. You know, like that whole favorite child, and cause mama never or daddy never, you know, and they left you this and they did that, and it could be like, okay, either they left something to you because they felt like you was the responsible child, or they left something to you because they feel like everybody else had all of their stuff going,
Right.
and so let me leave you something. So as a parent, you know your children. And you know, like their different personalities and who can handle what, and that. So it's like, even for me, I always say, like, not if, when I hit the mega millions.
Right.
And gone.
Like as far as my children are concerned, some I will put money right in their hand,
Yeah.
and some I will not. Some I will purchase the things that I feel like I want them to have because I feel like,
is that okay?
She ain't gonna put it in my hand.
Is that
'cause
okay,
she
though?
already said all
Is that okay though? Because sometimes
It's
so I got a question. As a mother,
I'm still going to give. I'm
as a
just
mother,
going
you want to
give
give.
it in a
As a
different
mother,
way.
you want to give, but do you feel like as giving the way you give can affect the way a child think about you as a mother? So like me, right? So like me, right? My mom is the regional manager of Neiman Marcus, right? And when I tell you, my sister Erica is my mom. My sister Erica is my mom.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to think about that. My mom is the regional manager of Neiman Marcus. When I got to a certain age of 8, I had never not been fresh. Think about it. As the age of eighth grade, I never not been fresh. But my sister Erica is my mom.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm trying to like put it in interest to like. I don't really know my mom. I didn't really get to know my mom until I went did something bad and I got into some trouble to the point where I really had to sit down and talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because my mom is in a certain atmosphere that she's doing really good. She don't got time to be dealing with, I don't want to say me, this emotional shit, like this small little shit. So like my mom, I come to her like she's at the point like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? What you think a kid is doing at 7 o'clock in the morning? Sleep somewhat or waking up for school, right?
I was just gonna say, yeah,
Sleep, waking up for school, right? At that point in time, my mom was making pancakes. I will see my mom at 7, but then I won't see her for the rest of the day. Period. But then I see her again at 7.
Yeah.
So person that really raised
Raised
me
me was your sister.
was my sister.
Yeah.
So like I didn't really have a relationship with my mom until I got in trouble. So I really had to sit down and talk to her. Like Mom, I don't know what you think I am, but I'm this.
Now, how did that?
That went
affect you?
shitty. That went shitty.
But how did it affect y'all now? How was your
But
relationship?
but why you think that you put her through all of this when you got in trouble and you still think you're a favorite child? How?
Because I told people at the end of the day, I feel like I'm the favorite. First of all, I feel like I'm a favorite child because at the end of the day, I'm last. She gonna do whatever it takes to make sure I'm successful, and that's what any parent would do. Now, when it comes down to anything other than that, I don't believe it. But when it comes to favorite is because she gonna make sure I do that. She gonna make sure I see. I'm her only boy. She gonna make sure that I provide for the rest of the family. She don't even want another girl to be big mama. She want me to step into that foot and take care of my family and things like that. So I can understand that point.
And the reason why I ask you about the whole thing of how did that affect you with working and that, because I know like back in like the day, our parents more so, they, like you said, Erica had to pretty much raise you, take care of you because I was out working and doing, whatever. And so I feel like the children now are, I won't necessarily say needy because you're supposed to have your parent. You're supposed to have your parent around. But I feel like they're more affected by it versus people like kind of back there in the back of the day. Because like with my husband, he's a workaholic.
More morals.
Yeah, my husband, he's a workaholic. He is like straight Energizer bunny, battery in his back, go, 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 go. And he will, like with his children, it'll be like, especially like one of his children, she's like, well, same thing. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were here, but you
provided
were not
for them.
here. But then he'll say things like, oh, I was there for every birthday. I got more pictures of you than your mama have, and whatever. But she's like, no, I don't know you. Like when you were there, but then you were at work. And then, like you said, you were back home. And so it's like, I don't really, we didn't kick you. Like, it wasn't
like,
that.
Not to cut
So
you off,
that's the
Mama,
big
that
thing.
could be,
with the
yeah.
black community, like the mamas, like they don't be sitting their kid down to make them understand, like why you not the favorite child, or say why I feel this way about
That's why I
you.
can't wait till next podcast. I can tell y'all in
Wait.
1970, man, they started child support.
What did y'all
Listen,
got to do with anything?
in 1970, right? In 1970, I know this.
Wait,
listen,
Bree is
hold on,
still
hold
talking
on,
about
Ray,
the
listen.
favorite
I'm trying to tell you, Ray, listen.
We gotta get this out.
In 1970, right?
Uh-huh.
In 1970, it went from being 90% of couples to down to 40% because of child support.
Okay.
Because listen, a woman would tell you like, "I love you." Go stay across the street. The people not gonna know that you across the street. I'm gonna get money, and we gonna take care of our family, right? Now, mind you, at that point, right, a woman would. A woman and a man. Listen, a woman and a man would get separate because what? They are separated. All right, listen. I mean, 1970. Okay, listen. Go across the street and listen. When the people come, when the people come for the money, listen. When the people come for the month, I want you to go across the street and act like you don't live here. And when they come back, right?
Okay.
Now mind you, a dude gonna go be a dude and a woman gonna be a woman, right? So now at the point in time, now a woman feeling like she getting all the money. So now she really thinking in her head, I don't need this man. I don't need nothing he deals with or none of that. I can take care of my family by myself because in general, without you being in this house, I'm gonna get paid.
So you saying that broke up pretty much?
Oh, that's going to automatic. First of all, money, the greed is going to kill a lot of people.
Right.
So in general,
Another episode,
to talk about family, to talk about wealth, to talk about future generations, you know that wealth has to do with that. So in general, how I'm going to take care of my family. All right. Now I'm to the point I'm going to take my family, and I don't want to do what I used to be doing. All right. Say if I was working 40 hours. Say I'm working 40 hours, right? Say I'm working 40 hours. I'm working 40 hours and I be Rick. I get pregnant. Right? I be Rick. I don't get pregnant. And listen though, this real shit. This is bad. This is not funny.
About this.
This is not funny. Listen.
It's not funny,
Listen.
but I'm dying.
You be Rick.
And
You
he
be
said, I ain't waiting for next podcast.
right now. Listen.
You gotta wrap it back up.
You be Rick. Right?
Okay, we understand.
Man, no.
You gotta
No,
pause it.
no,
We got a whole nother episode.
No.
We gonna get you back.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, they be out here really trying to
Calm down.
This is systematic racism. We get it, bro.
Calm down.
Man.
Listen, Arch,
No more
we gonna do
until
that
y'all
in
sponsor
the
it.
next podcast. We gonna talk about this child support. We gonna talk about how the
We
money
might put you in the
used
chair.
against
Man,
you.
put me in the
We gonna let you.
Yeah.
We gonna let you host that episode because it
Man,
sounds like
this don't make
you got a
no
whole
sense.
lot to talk about with that. But as far as these favorite children are concerned, we just gonna wrap it up and
Well,
say
let me wrap this.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna wrap it up and say, Black community, please talk to y'all kids to make them feel like they is important, just like the favorite child is important. Don't ever make your kid feel like they not important as your other child.
Don't compare them.
Don't compare them either, because they got different personalities. It don't matter if they a twin or a triplet. They still different people at the end of the day.
Yes.
And Black community, just be more in tune into y'all kids' life, because they might be high in something that you don't know about, and you won't know about it at the last minute. You won't feel real bad. So just make sure y'all be in tune with y'all kids and just be better as a community.
Yes.
Because Black people are strong and we are great and we are beautiful. And that is a wrap for episode, whatever the episode is.
Yeah, this is episode 6.
We episode 6, and we thank all of our people that have joined us. We love y'all. We love our Black men. We love our Black women. And
Yes, indeed.
power to the people. And
Yes. Honest Tea. Be sure to like, subscribe, give
And
us
share.
a thumbs up, share. Yes, and listen, we are here for all of the honesty. And as we stated, we don't let you have on the couch. You gotta open up. It's about being honest or whatever on this couch. So if you are wanting to know our honesty, make sure you tune in every Friday, 8 p.m. Again, like, subscribe, thumbs up, Honesty Podcast. We out, y'all.